Hi Aries, it's CJ and I'm here to do the full moon readings. The full moon on April 16th, Saturday, is going to be in Libra. So that is ruled by Venus, which means there probably will be energy surrounding love, romance, social engagements. Libra is also judgment, justice, so there could be things that come to fruition that are with justice. And remember, the full moon energy is generally about 28 or so days. So keep an eye on this as a theme going through the next month, right? Okay, so I'm going to try and clean the smudges off my glasses. You know me, I'm always putting oil on my hands, so not good to touch the glasses when I do that. Okay, I'm going to switch up the reading a little bit this month, and I'm going to start with an overall theme, because during this time frame we are dealing with amazing amounts of energies. I've told y'all from the equinox up until the end of May and even beyond, but till the end of May this is our really highly potent time. So I'm asking for Aries. This is the Sacred Path Tarot, and I just want to get an overall theme of the energy for the full moon for you. And then we will pull Moonology. Wow, we have 3. Okay, we're going to go with it. So we have Stone People, Records Knowing Revealed. Stone People. Now, Stone People, this is the oldest, one of the oldest land living records of energy that exist is in crystals and stones that we walk by every single day and that we walk on. There's a reason that people are more and more attracted, as you can see here in front of me, with all the selenite, which is representative of the moon. So I often will use this energy around me when I'm doing the moon readings. And here, something is being revealed to you. It can come through the crystals that you might be working with, or it might just be ancient records that all of a sudden start revealing themselves to you in messages and dreams, in conversations and what have you. Wonderful. Then we also have Storyteller, which is expansion. Now the story is, what are you telling? Who are you telling? What is your story? What is your history? Goes well with the Stone People, with any kind of records. Back in the day, history and legends and reputations were handed down through storytelling around the fire. It was not something that happened obviously through written record, except for what we recorded on stone walls, right? Or were written into wampum belts, or any number of ways that people made a record of their history, but primarily through spoken word down through storytelling. So something, records and knowing revealed. I just feel like something's going to come forward for you in these next 30 days, particularly around this full moon. With 29 is 11, and 11 is Justice's card. Sometimes it's an 8, but usually 11. And then here, peyote ceremony, new abilities. You're about to embark on a new spiritual gift. You could find out things that you never knew before in your entire life. Or you might be working on something spiritual where you've been tapping into meditation or contemplation or grounding, or you might be working with oils or Reiki, any number of things. You might just be called to it all of a sudden, and here you go, new abilities. It feels very ancestral, as if something is going to be revealed to you that is historic, ancestral, something that you didn't realize that you had access to, and boom, there it is. Okay. I didn't even, I shuffled the cards before we started, but 3 popped out right away, so I'm just going to go with it. Nothing will come of this situation. Avoid, of course, moon. Thank you for working through with my allergies for me. My gosh, they are definitely persistent. Your commitment is being tested in the first quarter moon. And time to give rather than to take, new moon in Virgo. Okay. Not really matching up with what the pathway is, but let's find out what our manifestation cards want to say. And actually, I was only going to pull one of the Moonology cards and 3 dropped. So let's see what they want to say. Let's get a couple of these Art of Manifestation cards. to complement the energy for our Aries in this full moon in Leo. Excuse me, Libra. Wow. Full moon in Leo. Goodness. Maybe something happened to you in the full moon in Leo. Okay. New love. The energy of new love is around you. Sometimes if you've been hurt within a relationship, we retreat ahead of being hurt again. This card gives a clear message and an indication of your readiness to embrace love and begin a new relationship. It is safe to reach out. Interesting. New love. Look at you. And this is, you know, we are talking about Libra. As I said at the beginning, Libra is love and justice. Venus rules that. And new beginnings. This card indicates you're about to begin a new chapter of your life. Shed, release, cleanse. Let go of any obstacles, inner or outer, that prevent you from engaging fully in moving forwards. This time is right for a fresh start and a new beginning. The universe supports you in your growth. And this lines up with the peyote ceremony, the fact that there are new abilities coming to you. And so this is, you know, quite indicative of the fact that, you know, new is around you. At the full moon, we generally want to release and let go of things or complete projects. Here you have an absolutely beautiful story saying that something new, something being revealed, something ancient, right? And yet we also have new love, because nothing will come of this situation. If you're in a situation that isn't good for you, Aries, it's got to go. It's got to leave you, and that's what the full moon's about, right? Your commitment is being tested. I feel that's more to your gifts and what it is that you're learning and coming into, and then a time to give rather than take. With that love, it's time to give of yourself, you know, to open your heart again, should you have been hurt. And then the final card that popped out was, you've done nothing wrong. Number 68. Whatever's taken place was out of control and out of your hands. This card asks you to let go of any feelings of guilt or personal blame. This was not your fault. You've done nothing wrong. Wow. So when I first saw this card, it's the reason why I put it aside, because I wanted to go back over this. This card to me means something's coming to you through the storytelling, through the history, through records being released, whatever. That is cutting a cord, an ancestral pattern, a behavior that you may have had in your love or personal life, or even something in your psychic gifts if you're working with that. This isn't going to work for everybody, but the peyote and the water bird is definitely something of psychic ability. So some of you may really be tapping into that. If anything has occurred while you've been on this path that you feel that you've caused trouble with, you are only learning. You can only, you can only accept and release. Accept that this is what happened on the path when you were here, because this is what you were aware of. This is the level of understanding you had. Oh my gosh, it's a little difficult for me trying to find this word. It's the level of understanding that you had, right? And that now you've moved on, you know more. It's just like a child who, you know, might do something one day and then doesn't do it the next because they learned the lesson. Feels like that energy. Just so that you're not berating yourself for something, realize that we're all on a path, we're all learning, and so are you. And these things change day to day, right? Because we are in the Libra full moon, I'm using the Modern Love Tarot. You may see these in these love note readings that I do. We're going to pull and use this deck for our tarot clarification. And if I need clarification, I have another deck here. And we'll finish with some angel cards. But for right now, here we go. Let's see what we have for Aries. Full moon energy, please. And do remember, if I didn't say it at the beginning, this is general. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Go check into your other signs, in particular your moon sign, and that will help you get an overall view of what's going on for you with the moon energies. Three of Wands. This is traveling on. Could also be a new beginning because you're leaving something behind and you're moving towards something, right? So that is also a number of 3. And I say that because Stone People is 12 and adds up to 3. 39, which is a 12, which adds up to 3. Sorry, my brain works a lot faster. 2 of Swords is a challenge. It's making a decision. It can also be you in conflict with thinking you've done something wrong here. So we're asking to release. That's what we need to release. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. They actually want me to put that on there. New beginnings. Wow. Okay, so we're doing a reading a different way today. I hope you enjoy this. Four of Wands. Yeah, here's leaving something behind. Dissatisfaction. Did I say Wands? Cups. Four of Cups. I was like, what's on a wand? Four of Cups. And in particular in this card, you see the Three of Cups there having a blast partying, and there's the fourth that just doesn't feel like this is the way she wants to go. You know, there's a female figure in there, but it can be anybody. It's just representative of dissatisfaction. Which is why your commitment could be being tested. Excuse me. And it's a time to give rather than to take. Okay. Wow. My guides are like, put them right on the cards. So here we go. We're just going to keep going. We'll see how this works out. Hope you had a wonderful birthday month, Aries. After this full moon, we'll be going into Taurus. Three of Pentacles. You're definitely working on something with the threes here. You have the Stone people, you have the Three of Wands, and now here's the Three of Pentacles. And this is your money. This is what you hold value with. This is working at something to become extremely proficient in it, which is, this feeling that you might be working to the point that can be with a relationship, it can be in your own gifts, it can be at work, or with family. With you, nothing will come of this. You've done nothing wrong. This Two of Swords here, and then also the Three of Pentacles. You might be feeling stymied or stifled right now in some part of your life that you need to move forward and really work at. But remember, sometimes it doesn't matter how much energy you put into it. If you keep hitting blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks, that's the universe's way of redirecting you, moving you into that Three of Wand energy, moving you into the new beginnings, moving your path and guiding you in some way. Intuitively tap into that and see what that does. Because the Six of Pentacles, lovely. The Six of Pentacles is here for you to be extremely abundant, whether it's in friendship, love, psychic ability, or work, money, whatever. This is a charity card. This is a giving card and receiving card, right? So a time to give rather than take. And this is what the Six of Pentacles can be. Normally, you're being gifted something. You see the hand holding out and offering you pentacles or what have you. But I feel like there's going to be reciprocal energy here, especially with this card. You're going to get past this dissatisfaction, and you're going to find something that you really, really want to give your heart and soul to. And then the new beginnings. Here you go, King of Wands, along with the Three of Wands. This is the charismatic, sexy AF, confident kind of person who walks into a room and you're just like, I want to be like that person. Male or female, it does not matter. Very confident, in control, commanding, fiery. All those words that you can use to describe someone that's just really passionate and confident and, knows that the world is their oyster and they can get anything that they want. Creative also, because the fire creates. On the shadow side, it could be someone who's really controlling, burning out of control, anger, aggression, those type of things. So, I'm not saying it here. I feel like this could even be you once you get into this new beginnings energy and you allow these gifts to come forward to you. They could actually be revealed as you as this King of Wands in your own fiery, passionate energy. You are Aries. This is your king. Be in your own element here. Okay, I'm just going to pull a clarifier on the Two of Swords. Oh, that was quick. Prince of Swords. Okay, there is a message. There's something coming through to you. The Prince of Swords would equate to the Knight of Swords. Notice he isn't riding in on his horse in this deck like they do in the majority of the decks. He's off the horse. He's walking cautiously. They're looking towards the castle where they're bringing the news, this new information. It is on its way, and it will be here to help you make this decision or move past whatever this conflict you have in your own mind. It could be the story you're telling yourself here, the story that you're repeating over and over in your head. Something's going to be, oh, thank you. And here is the Four of Pentacles. So between the four, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Four of Cups. We have lots of threes and fours here. And now four in the ceremony. So 4 and 3s are going to be very important for you as you're moving through this full moon time. It can also be you just started a project. You just started a new path and you're in that second phase of it, basically, with 3 and 4s, and you may not be feeling as confident as you thought you would be. Had to go find my angel cards. For once, I have smaller cards. I pulled these out and I'm like, where are those little cards? Because every other deck is so much larger. So I want to pull, oh gosh, you know what? I want another tarot card. I do want to see if there's any other clarifiers for this reading. Thank you. Wow. 10 of Swords. Wow, this is all about what's going on in your mind. Aries, whatever you started, because what I want you to see and remember is new beginnings and new love, right? New beginnings, new love. Peyote ceremony, new abilities. Correct? New abilities. New beginnings. New love. Right? So there's new around you, and successful new in your element, moving forward, gifting and receiving love in some way and or money, whatever you value. This first part of your energy here where you've done nothing wrong, nothing will come of this situation, the Two of Swords, really working hard at something, but I feel like it's a stuckness within you, and it won't resonate with everyone. Remember that. There's so much of the new on this side. I'm surprised we didn't get a Death or a Fool card or something along those lines. But here we are again with this 10 of Swords. The good thing is that with the 10 of Swords, you're going to be releasing all this energy, and it is going to go away. The Prince is probably coming in to bring you a message that's going to release you from this worry, fear, conflict, whatever it is that you might have going on in your head and your self-speech. Now, only because the Two of Swords is here as well. With this, I want to remind you, in this energy of the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction that's happening on the day that I'm doing these readings, the 12th of April, it's really important to watch what you say and how you say it. Jupiter expands. Pisces and is Neptune's rule. I mean, Neptune is Pisces' ruler, and the water signs might be affected. So if you have water in any of your chart, however, during this time, the manifestation time is just extraordinary. And here's all these new beginnings. And if you're speaking into the universe, what it is that you want to draw in at this time, it feels like it's a quick manifestation, almost like an instant karma kind of thing. So be careful with this as you see this reading and as you're going through the eclipse energy and also this full moon energy. Releasing this stuckness in your head is definitely going to help you get into this newer energy. What was that full moon? That's a new moon in Virgo. So that takes place in September, maybe August, September. Yeah, this new love, this new beginning, we have the number 8 and the new moon in Virgo, so that may be taking place in the month of August. Okay. I'll read you all the numbers, and these don't have any, so let me do that now. It is 14, so that's a 5, 2, 3. As you know, we have 3 and 3 and 3. Okay? And then 4, 4, 4. Yeah, so 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. Well, no, that's not master number 11, but it adds up to 11. So therefore, then we have a 10, which would be repeating ones. Okay? 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, and then 1, 1, 1. Notice that in threes again. Threes may be very important to you in the next, and cycles of three. I was pulling one theme, three popped out. I was going to pull one manifestation card, three pulled out. So three is a number that's around you, surround you at this time. If that resonates, then this reading is for you for sure. Okay, let's see. It doesn't mean that it's not for the rest of you. It just means that there is something in this message you really need to pay attention to. So here we go with two of the angels, and the final messages for you, Aries, for this full moon is, Brigitte, caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. Wow, this is this energy here in the mind. Definitely something that has you thinking, right? And it could be in this commitment being tested, whether that's at work or home or play, family, friends. And then we have Serena. I'm the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Wow. So for those of you who are calling in money specifically, because that's what this says, the angel of abundance, you will receive the money that you need. So with those new abilities, with the Six of Pentacles, gifting, there's the gift that's coming forward. And the Four of Pentacles can be balance. You know, this is balance. This is bringing in stability. It's also called the miser card at times because of the fact that it's somebody who holds on to that money in the bank. You often see a person with the coin chest holding on to it. But it is a money about getting abundance and building your foundation. And so here you've had that validated. I'm going to pull one more because 3 is the theme for you, Aries. So let's keep with it. Let's not rock the boat now, right? Let's see what the third energy is. Which of our angels for Aries, full moon in Libra? They wanted you to know that right away. Oh, thank you. Oh, I blocked it. Hold on. We're like, go again. There it is. Thank you. Oceana, take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Yeah, you've done nothing wrong. Once you get out of your head and you move forward and you kind of check into the situation that Brigitte is asking you for, you've been oh so cautious, and you're actually blaming yourself in something. You know, with the void, of course, moon, 2 of swords making the decision. You've done nothing wrong. The Prince of Swords here working really hard on something. It just feels like now, you know, you're being told by Oceana that you can take action and move forward. Because as you do in this 3 of Wands, King of Wands energy, here's Brigitte with the caution, moving forward. Here's Serena with all of these gifting of abundance and moving into your new beginnings and new love. Now you have Oceana here who is saying, take action. You're in touch with yourself. You can go ahead and move along lovingly. There's 3 of Wands and the King of Wands in your own energy. So once you get past your thought processes and you start actioning, you're moving into this new beginnings. Can be anything, but it does say new love since it is Libra season. So I leave you with that, Aries. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified of the solstice reading when that happens. But for now, I send you blessings in love and abundance. Talk to you soon.